Most people believe reaching 100 is a genetic lottery. You either won the ticket at birth or you didn't. But a landmark study published in 2025 in Cell Reports Medicine just challenged that at the molecular level. Meet Maria Branyas Morera. Born in San Francisco, 1907, she lived through 2 world wars, the Spanish Civil War, 2 global pandemics. She caught COVID-19 at age 113 and beat it. And she died peacefully in August 2024 at 117 years and 168 days old. The world's oldest verified living person. Before she died, Maria made one final request to researchers. Please, study me, so I can help others. So they did, and what they found will make you rethink everything you know about aging. In the next 7 minutes, I'll show you the exact biological blueprint they uncovered, and the simple lifestyle protocol that emerges from it. It's more achievable than you think. A team of scientists in Barcelona, led by Dr. Manel Esteller, ran what may be the most detailed biological analysis ever performed on a single human being. They collected blood, saliva, urine, and stool samples from Maria while she was alive. Then they mapped her DNA, her cellular aging markers, her blood chemistry, and the trillions of bacteria living in her gut, all at once. Researchers call this multiomics, and it paints a picture no single test ever could. What they found was a paradox. Biologically, Maria showed clear signs of extreme old age. Yet, she had never had cancer, no cardiovascular disease, no dementia. Here's what made the difference. The first thing they found shocked even the researchers. Her biological clock was running slow. When scientists measured her epigenome, the chemical tags on her DNA that control how genes are expressed, her cells behaved like those of someone decades younger. The epigenetic clock doesn't measure how many years you've lived. It measures how hard those years have actually hit your biology. Maria's biology was holding its age remarkably well. But here's where it gets really interesting. At 117, her gut looked like a child's. Her gut microbiome was dominated by a bacterial group called Bifidobacterium. This is the same type of bacteria that dominates healthy infant guts. In most people, it declines sharply from middle age onward. In Maria, it was thriving. Why does this matter? Bifidobacterium helps suppress what scientists call inflammaging, the chronic, low-grade inflammation that quietly drives almost every major age-related disease. Heart disease, dementia, diabetes, cancer. They all feed on that slow background fire. Maria's fire was almost out. Now, before I get to the third finding, which is the most counterintuitive one, here's the number I want you to remember. 50. I'll tell you what it means in 60 seconds. Now here's the one nobody expected. Her telomeres were extremely short. Telomeres are the protective caps at the ends of your chromosomes, like the plastic tips on shoelaces. Shorter telomeres are usually linked to faster aging and disease. But the researchers offered a striking hypothesis. Those very short telomeres may have actually shielded her from cancer. Because cells with severely short telomeres can't divide endlessly, and cancer is, at its core, cells dividing out of control. She was 117, cancer-free, so even her aging markers weren't playing by the usual rules. And one more finding worth noting. Maria's cholesterol profile was exceptional. Extremely low bad cholesterol, extremely high good cholesterol. At 117, her cardiovascular markers would have been impressive in a 50-year-old. Now, That number, 50. Dr. Esteller, the lead researcher, was direct about what drove Maria's longevity. About half genetics and about half lifestyle. And the researchers specifically highlighted that the microbiome, unlike your DNA, is something you can actually change. That makes it the most actionable finding of the entire study. We may not all have Maria's genetic blueprint, but we can live more like she did. So what did Maria actually do? And what does the science say you should do right now? Here is the minimum effective dose, the simplest version of her habits that still moves the needle. Pillar 1. Feed the right bacteria. Maria ate 3 servings of plain yogurt every day. Her researchers linked this directly to her youthful gut microbiome. She also followed a Mediterranean diet: olive oil, fish, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains. Your minimum effective dose? 1 serving of plain, live culture yogurt daily. No added sugar. Build meals around vegetables, olive oil, legumes, and fish. Reduce ultra-processed foods and refined sugars. Can't stand yogurt? Kefir, kimchi, or sauerkraut work in the same direction. Pillar 2. Move every single day. Maria walked approximately 1 hour a day until advanced age made it difficult. Not marathons, not high-intensity anything, just consistent daily movement. Your minimum effective dose? 30 to 60 minutes of walking daily. Starting from 0? Begin with 15 minutes. Consistency beats intensity at this stage. Prioritize outdoor movement when you can. If you want to integrate steps like this into your daily routine, consider subscribing. We break down the science of longevity every week so you can build a measurably healthier lifestyle. Pillar 3. Remove the 2 biggest accelerants of biological aging. Maria never smoked, never drank alcohol. Both are among the most potent accelerators of epigenetic aging, confirmed by multiple independent studies. Your minimum effective dose? If you smoke, stopping is the single highest leverage action you can take for longevity. Minimize alcohol. The evidence for healthy drinking has weakened significantly in recent science. Pillar 4. Protect your sleep and your social world. The study noted Maria had consistently good sleep habits throughout her life. She was surrounded by close family. She stayed mentally active and engaged. And she had strong advice about the social side of longevity. She said, order, tranquility, good connection with family and friends, contact with nature, emotional stability, no regrets. And stay away from toxic people. Your minimum effective dose? Prioritize 1 meaningful social interaction daily. Spend time outdoors. Even 10 minutes lowers cortisol. Actively manage stress. Chronic stress directly accelerates epigenetic aging. And protect your sleep. 7 to 9 hours is the validated range for most adults. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Maria Branyas didn't decide at 80 to start living differently. These weren't heroic gestures. They were quiet, daily decisions, repeated across an entire century. She walked. She ate real food. She never touched a cigarette. She protected her peace. This study showed, at the molecular level, that aging and disease are 2 separate processes. You can grow old chronologically and still stay biologically resilient. That is not wishful thinking. That is what the data showed us in one extraordinary human life. So, what's stopping you? You don't need a perfect genome. You need better daily inputs. Maria asked to be studied. She asked science to use her death to help others live better. She did her part. The question now is simple. Will you do yours?